Okay, and we are back with this. We are going to start off with this one. We are playing Mysterunes today, and hopefully it's going to work out somewhat well. We're going to start off by summoning this Mysterune, Wings of a Mysterune. We're going to special summon an Effect Veiler. We are also going to special summon a Verte. We are also going to activate the Verte effect to go for DPE. And we are lastly going to set to end or move with Mysterune of a Raging Storm. I should start off by now we have music, or we have background music, and hopefully we're going to see what this deck can do and can't do. First of all, this is a mill deck. This is I would say it's one of the strongest mill decks I've ever seen. 4 cards in hand, he set 2 cards. It is a 40 card deck that he's playing, 3 cards set, looking like Eldritch, looking very much like Eldritch. It could also be Nurse Burn, to be fair, which I have played the last few seconds, so that's pretty fun. We are going to start off by activating the DP and then chaining the Mysterune of Raging Storm, targeting this DPE and this back row. It is going to be Legacy of Yatagarasu, meaning he's playing an annoying deck and not a good deck. We're going to keep those 2 cards in our hand. We are going to special summon this DPE back, and we are going to use its effect now because we want to use it all the time. He has 3 cards in his hand. What card? Not in his hand, but on the field. This card doesn't only play Mysterune spells, but it plays a lot of them. So it's pretty funny that I didn't get a single one. So yeah, nice. Right now he wants to activate something. It's probably going to be Metaverse too, let's be honest. But it is going to be fine, hopefully. If it's Metaverse, I can activate... no, it's only special summon from deck, so I can't activate Ash Blossom in response to that. However, yeah, I can't activate anything. My opponent doesn't do anything, so see you later. My opponent goes for Legacy of Yatagarasu. We are going to go for letting him resolve this, that's fine. His Legacy of Yatagarasu is fine. He has 2 more cards, he can go for Jar of Greed, that's also fine. We're going to keep this Ash Blossom for bigger things. So, Predator Plant and this last set card, Waking the Dragon? No, Ordeal of a Traveler. Okay. We are going to end our turn because of the Mysterune thing, the Mysterune of the Raging Storm, or generally every single one of the Mysterune Quickspell cards has the disadvantage of us not being able to conduct our next battle phase. So that disadvantage is now finished, and now we are going into the next phase. So we could activate the DPE, which we are going to do. We're going to destroy this Witch of the Black Forest and add Chain or DPE in response. So, his Witch of the Black Forest can activate, he can get himself 1 Exodia piece. It is a very old school thing. We are going to special summon back this copy of DP and attack. With this card, this Mysterune of the spell, we are just going to keep in our hand for now. Then we are going to set it on our turn, because right now we don't have this field spell, which could activate it on... well, we are going to activate this Mysterune of the spell after my opponent adds a card to his hand, which he's now going to do. So it is going to be... okay. If your opponent adds a card from deck to hand, except during the draw phase. Okay, now I'm able to activate this Mysterune, and I'm going to let him discard 1 random card from his hand. Oh! GG! Yeah. Let's try this again. To be fair, Exodia is really in a disadvantage against this kind of deck. It is literally the worst kind of deck that you could be playing against. Also, he sent to the graveyard a lot of spells. It's not the worst thing that could happen. Interesting hand for now. Yes, it's interesting. Not the worst, but not the best. I can't go for DPE for now. He goes for Light Song combos. That's fine. How big can he go? Also, why can I not access his graveyard, or any graveyard in that matter? I don't know. But I guess it will resolve itself later on. Yeah, he's going to go for his Chaos Ruler stuff. Okay, Wolf, okay. He's playing a real Chaos deck. Interesting. Old school. I like it. I'm playing new school and he's playing old school. Also, I'm playing this Mysterune deck because I lost terribly against a Mysterune player. He played Mysterune and I tried playing a little bit of Tri-Brigade, a little bit of Lurlisk, Tri-Brigade, Lurlisk. I lost terribly. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. He has 3 cards in hand, 12 cards in graveyard, 2 cards on field, 15 cards normally in the extra deck, right now only 14. He's playing a 41 card deck, I think. So, no, 40 card deck, because this card, this Chaos Ruler, is from the extra. Okay. I'm playing a 40 card deck as far as I'm... No, 41 cards, I think. I'm playing 41 cards. Yeah, that's it. My opponent doesn't do anything, so see you later. Okay, he brought back his wolf, because it was sent from deck to graveyard. Yeah. So, let's see what's going to happen. He's going to go for Dagda. And is he able to do a DPE move? Destroy Phoenix Enforcer? Apparently it's looking like it. So he can go for the Chaos Creator. Maybe he can even go for Draglubion DPE. Maybe. I could see that happening. So first of all go for Draglubion. Then go for Draglubion... Okay. Now we are against our next opponent. 48 card deck. Okay, this is an interesting hand. We're going to start off with this Mysterune spell card. We have those cards in our hand and we're going to end our turn. Our deck isn't really dependent on us having monsters on the field. Our heavy hitter opponent is going to pit against our spell card deck and Imperial Order is banished. I like this. I like this. Normally you can't do this because of Imperial Order, but now we can. This card, you can activate Mysterune Quick Play spell cards from your hand during your opponent's turn. Once per turn, if you activate a Mysterune Quick Play spell card, you can target up to 3 Mysterune Quick Play spells in your graveyard, place them on top of on the bottom of the deck in any order, then draw that many cards. That's a draw 3 cards sometimes, most of the time to be honest. So we are going to start off with Mysterune of Destruction. We are going to target his back. Next we are going to chain this Mysterune of the Raging Storm. We're going to destroy a lot. And lastly, we are, yeah, that's going to be it. We're going to banish the top 2 cards of this deck, then banish 4 more. We're going to activate this Ring of Mysterunes. We are able to draw 2. Draw 2. Now we are able to go for a special summon of an extra deck monster from Mysterune archetype. We're going to go for this Gaddy Fangs of Mysterune. Next we are going to end, or no, we are not going to end our turn. We're going to special summon. We're doing some Crystron stuff. We didn't do Crystron in a long time. Yes, I'm playing very generic stuff in this deck. I'm playing Crystron, I'm playing Auroradon, Effect Veiler, Ash Blossom. There's nothing special except the Mysterune stuff, which we are playing a lot of, to be fair. So it's quite an interesting idea of a deck. So yep, we're going to finish this Despot cutscene. After that we are able to do to finish our turn. Whoop. And we're going to go for that. And that. Next go for Creation Resonator. Oh! Yeah, okay. Last try. Okay, come on. This is the last try. I want to show off this deck. So, my opponent is starting off with Port of Duality, which we are going to negate. Even though I want it to be hand info, he's playing something that doesn't really require him to special summon. I'm going to also negate this Dogmatica Ecclesia. He's going to go for Secret Village of the Spellcasters, which is the worst card we could have against me. I mean, seriously, it is my worst counter right now. I'm just going to end my turn. Secret Village of the Spellcasters, interesting. A very strong card against me who doesn't have too many spellcasters. I used my Effect Veiler, meaning I'm pretty much doomed. Also, yeah, okay, so you can't, yeah. So, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. This was a very nice game. Have a nice day. No, let's see. Maybe I'm able to get something out of this. He's thinking about something. 3 cards in the field, which are set. 1 card in the graveyard, which is a spell. 1 Dogmatica Ecclesia. 1 Secret Village of the Spellcasters. 15 cards in the extra deck. 34 cards in the deck. Which means a total sum of 6 cards on field. 40 card deck. Okay. Apparently he doesn't do anything, so we are going to wait. Oh, he's going to continue. Okay, 1 card in hand. Come on, what can you do? I'm waiting. 3 cards on the field are a little concerning. My goal is probably going to be for him to activate 1 card. And then we can go off the rails. For me to get 1 spellcaster monster, that would be all. Maybe in the meantime I'm going to be able to show you the Mysterune deck. This is how many cards I'm playing. Whoop. I am playing 3, 6, 9, 12 monster cards in the deck. And everything else, I think that's 29 cards, something around those lines, is a spell card. So that's why Secret Village of Spellcasters and to some degree Anti-Spell Fragrance, not that bad, but it's still pretty bad, are counters against me. To be honest, I'm not going to show this because it's 2. My opponent doesn't do anything.